A ticket for what? You got the wrong black guy. A ticket for what? You got the wrong black guy, cuz. We the public. If we don't have no rights to be part of the public, I don't know. Do what you got to do. I'm waiting for my ride. What I got to get in the Do what you got to do. If we don't have no rights to be right here, do what you have to do. Now I'm in here. Now what? That's not law. That's not the law. Leave you alone. This the public. This is the public. Look, y'all. Look at what they do. Look at this shit. If you think for they said I blocked the blocking the sidewalk, but look at all of them on the sidewalk. They blocking the whole passage.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel where we talk about stuff that really matters. Today we're diving into something important, our rights, how we all get along in our community, and a tricky situation with cops in public places. You know, it's like trying to balance personal freedom and making sure our neighborhood stays cool for everyone. We're going to look at situations where cops are involved and figure out how it all fits together. Stick around as we break it down, hear from some smart folks, and chat about it together. It's a real life thing that affects all of us. I have included the links to these awesome channels featured in the video description. So hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts with us.
Mr. Macias, are you living out of your car?
Yep.
You are? Do you know we have resources? Mr. Macias, I'm asking you a question. Do you know we have resources?
I hear you.
So do you know or do you not know? I'm going to take that as a yes, you know, and you just don't want them. I'm trying to help you. I see that you're living out of your vehicle, right? And you just admitted to it. Are you not going to speak to me at all?
No,
do you have ID?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
Mr. Macias, here's the deal, all right? Right now you're in violation of a municipal code. Okay, so we need your identification because you're being detained. Do you understand that?
What crime did I commit?
I explained it to you. It's against the municipal code to be living out of your vehicle. All right? So I'm gonna ask you again, if you could please provide your identification so we can issue you a citation for living out of your vehicle.
How's that going to help my situation now?
Well, we asked you if you wanted resources and you said you don't talk to us. So we can't help you if you don't want to communicate with us. Do you understand that, Mr. Macias? Okay, if you don't want to talk to us,
I'm already in the verge of losing my vehicle, so by you giving me a ticket, that's not helping out.
Okay, well, we tried to see if you would be willing to accept resources for your situation, but then you responded with you didn't want to talk to us. So we're limited on what we can do if you don't want to communicate with us. You understand that? So are you saying that you want to communicate with us now? You want to cooperate with us or no? Mr. Macias. No? Okay.
I can't stand out here too much. I'm starting to get cold.
Okay, have a seat. You're going to wait until we issue you the citation.
For what?
We already explained it to you. It's against a municipal violation to be living out of your vehicle in the city of San Mateo. So you're getting issued a citation for that.
How's that helping out my situation?
Well, we offered you resources and you declined to speak with us, so there's only so much we can help you if you don't want to talk to us.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Davies, 141. It'll also be at the bottom of the citation. Wait here with my partner, Mr. Macias.
Law enforcement officers have a certain level of discretion when it comes to enforcing the law. They can choose to handle situations with empathy and explore alternative resolutions instead of jumping straight to punitive measures. Take Dr. Manhattan living out of his vehicle. He's not causing any harm or creating a disturbance. So it would have been more professional for the officer to approach him with understanding and look for ways to assist rather than issuing a citation simply because of bruised ego in front of a trainee. It's crucial for officers to remember that not every situation demands a ticket or citation. Using their authority responsibly and seeking alternative solutions can help foster a positive relationship with the community they serve and prevent unnecessary conflict. For instance, officers could offer resources or guidance to those in need rather than focusing solely on enforcement. Moreover, professionalism involves treating people with respect, being fair, and considering individual circumstances. Spending over 30 minutes just to write a citation, especially when it seems like a power play rather than a necessary action, doesn't serve anyone well. It's pretty and undermines trust and the legitimacy of law enforcement in the eyes of the public. Law enforcement is most effective when it's built on trust and mutual respect. Officers who approach their duties with a mindset of service and understanding contribute to a safer and more cooperative community. Let's remember that good policing is about more than just enforcing rules. It's about building relationships and supporting those they serve.
You saying we have to be inside a yard?
Yeah, you can't be out here on the sidewalk.
Why not?
No matter how long I've been sitting down waiting for my lift.
Why not?
No, it's not.
They just walk right by here. I'm not disrupting. I'm leaning on my sister's car.
Man, did I commit a crime, though?
We ain't obstructing no sidewalk. Let me see something. People can walk by. Y'all waited an hour for that down there? All right, well.
Like, you should know that you shouldn't be out here.
Who got cited?
Man, we the public. We the public. Whenever the public don't got no rights. Man, the music ordinance is at 10:30.
You're saying the wrong shit.
Music ordinance is at 10:30.
Black people got cited, yes. Black people got cited, you're right. You're right. Black people got cited earlier. You're correct.
So y'all actually waited down there for a half an hour to come down here and say all this? Is that what's going on here? Y'all would attack it.
Ain't shit going on.
Well, we ain't breaking no law. We ain't breaking no. The music ordinance is at 10:30. Is it not, officer? Excuse me, officer.
I'm just waiting for a ride, though, dog.
Noise ordinance is 10:30. Is that correct?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? What time is it?
This guy is getting ticketed just for keeping a chair in front of his property while others are getting cited for sitting on the sidewalk or leaning against a fence. He's really frustrated because the cops keep investigating him daily, and he feels like they're harassing him and wasting resources. There are 10 officers involved in this small issue, and it seems like they're not respecting people's right to hang out in public spaces. The man has had a rough time with the police before, even losing a family member to a crime they never solved. The officer argued that the chair was blocking the sidewalk, but the guy refused to move it, which led to a heated exchange. Check out the video and let us know what you think in the comments.
Send out this for what reason, though?
Because he's already cited. He's already given the ticket earlier, right?
Okay.
We're not worried about the music.
No,
Ticket
I was
for
not
what?
giving a ticket earlier. You had
A
the
ticket
wrong,
for
you had
what?
the wrong black guy.
A ticket for what?
You got the wrong black guy, cuz.
We the public. If we don't have no rights to be part of the public,
I don't know.
do what you got to do.
I'm waiting for my ride. What I got to get in the
Do what you
for?
got to do. If we don't have no rights to be right here, do what you have to do.
Now I'm in here. Now what?
Thank you.
That's not law. That's not the law.
Leave you alone.
This the public. This is the public. And it's the community. We are the
You feel
public.
better I'm in the fence?
There's no law that say they have to be inside a fence.
You know why? Because my supervisor won't actually come over here no more. That's why.
Man, listen, I'm not going in no fence. Do your job. I'm the public. I got rights. I have public rights. I'm the public. I'm right in front of my sister. I'm not going in the fence. You can do your job. If I broke any law, I'm telling you now, I'm not going in no fence. I'm the public. I'm not going in. I'm the public. I'm telling you right now on camera. I'm in the public. This is the public sidewalk. I am the public.
So what laws you break?
What law did I break?
You break it?
Yes.
Yo, what laws you break?
Yes, please. Please, dictate.
What laws you breaking?
The law I'm breaking right now?
Yeah, tell me the
What
law.
laws we breaking right now?
It's going to sound dumb. You're inside the fence now.
What?
It's blocking public passageway.
How?
Okay?
How? If I'm leaning against this gate, how am I blocking the passage? Everybody just walk by.
We can tell all
I
the
got
shit going
cameras.
on out here.
I got proof that I ain't blocked nobody, so do what you gotta do. If you want to put them handcuffs on me for that, do what you gotta do, because I got proof on my camera. I don't care. I got proof that I did not block this sidewalk. There's no way possible I can block a sidewalk leaning on my car.
I don't really care. I'm letting you know.
Not leaning on my car. I don't care. I'm leaning on my car. I'm not blocking. Man, y'all can go ahead with that. We be at IA tomorrow. We be down there tomorrow. I ain't blocking no sidewalk. I'm not obstructing no justice. I'm not obstructing. Do your job if you. I don't want to talk no further.
Relax.
I'm not bothering nobody. I'm in front of my sister.
We be down there 50 deep
Go
tomorrow.
down, look there, and see what the landlord say about me. My name down there, Willie Bowles.
Cool. That's what's up. Yo, relax.
There's nothing to talk about. I've been harassed too much by y'all.
You're not being harassed. When you
I've
guys
been
are out here
harassed, y'all.
illegally gambling, drinking in public,
Write that up.
Everybody
I guarantee
here.
you get your sucker whatever be looking at that. You never seen me gambling.
okay. I'm
Don't
not
accuse
saying
me
you.
of
I'm saying
somebody
the
else's
group.
crime. If y'all don't know who the doing it, don't accuse the community. I ain't going nowhere.
Why you on?
I'm done. Talk to my lawyers. With my wife. Here, call my lawyer. Talk to my lawyer.
It's a problem.
I
It's a problem
have
out here
that
every day,
right.
guys. Every day.
It's a problem with y'all every fucking day.
It's not a problem with us. We're doing our fucking job.
What's your
That's
job? To harass the public?
It's not harassing people.
Well,
when you guys
why
are
the
doing
did you just sit there for half an hour to come down here and talk to 4 people?
10
There
minutes.
was a crowd down here just now. And y'all did not come down here.
Okay.
It was a fucking crowd just now and you did not come here. I don't want to
We
listen.
can continue to act like this, and we can continue to come out here and write tickets
Well,
every
you
day.
all can write tickets every fucking day and we going to the
fuck out
trial.
here.
And we going to the trial.
Come here.
How much do you think
We be here every day waiting for y'all.
we're going to trial?
We be here every day waiting for y'all. We get
Chair address on it, right? Don't it got an address on it? No. We ain't touching it. Use a lie. Use a lie. Touch the people's chair. That's their chair in front of their property. In front of their property. It's an address on that motherfucker. It's an address on that motherfucker. It's an address on that chair. You see that?
Yeah.
273.
Okay.
Ain't that address?
I guess
Do what you gonna do. Now, do what you gonna do. That ain't my chair. Do what you gonna do. That say 273. Now,
They probably laughing at this.
you just want to lock somebody up?
They probably really
Do,
laughing at
do
this.
what you gonna do to the people chair. Show the people what y'all do. Look, y'all. Look at what they do. Look at this shit.
If you think for
They say I block the blocking the sidewalk, but look at all of them on the sidewalk. They blocking the whole passage.
That's why I be laughing.
Look at this. This is what we deal with, y'all. Straight up. This the community. This our nothing.
I said 273 on it. I was tired.
It says 273 on it.
Your name's Will. It's your chair.
They don't, I don't give a fuck. It
says Will on it,
Say
right?
273.
Will's chair. Right? Your Will. It's your chair. Right?
273. 273. You can throw the chair away, put it in the yard. That's all you had to do. What was so hard about that? Huh? You couldn't touch the chair. Was it dirty? Was that hard? Y'all see these motherfuckers? That was so simple to do. Look at that. I just wanted to see if they would do that. But you would rather lock a motherfucker up. Ain't that what I said? Huh? Ain't that what I said? Simple, right?
Stay out here and keep making a disturbance, we're gonna arrest you.
Oh yeah, we'll fly down, baby.
If noise is at 10:30.
We're just gonna post up.
Well, my camera gonna come out. You get there threatening me. In other words, I'm the public. I got a right to come out here and socialize. All right. Well, if I break the law, do your job. I'm not telling you that. Man, your cop pushing people over. Man, get the out of here. Your cop pushed over, assaulted somebody. Ain't nobody out here harming nobody. The most you gonna walk away with is a
You
fuck
can
out of
leave.
here.
I'm not leaving.
Go
So
ahead,
leave.
bro.
Walk away.
Fuck out of here. Like
Go
I
in your
said, man.
house.
Like
We're
I
not
said, y'all
leaving,
don't know.
Will.
You don't know who I am.
I don't care who you
Like
are.
you thinking something. Like
I don't
he's sitting
care
this
who you
asshole
are.
sitting here talking.
I'm
he
saying
meant
we're
the
not
thing.
leaving, so you can
That was
go.
my motherfucking fan.
Go. Don't step
That was
to
my
me.
fan.
Don't step to me.
It's really disheartening to see this situation unfold. It seems like the guy is being unfairly targeted for something as minor as keeping a chair outside his property, while others are also getting cited for sitting on the sidewalk or leaning on a fence. It's a bit excessive to have 10 officers involved in what looks like a small issue, especially when it feels like they're not respecting people's right to hang out and socialize in public spaces. The man's frustration is understandable, especially considering his past negative experiences with the police and the personal laws he's endured. It's tough when you feel like you're being singled out and treated unfairly. The argument over the chair blocking the sidewalk seems to have escalated things unnecessarily, especially when it seems like there could have been a more constructive way to address the concern. This situation highlights a broader issue about how we balance enforcing regulations with respecting individual rights and community spirit. It would be great if there could be a more balanced approach that considers both the needs of the community and the rights of individuals. Maybe finding a way to resolve such issues without escalating tensions could lead to better outcomes for everyone involved. What do you think about how this situation has been handled?
I didn't know Taylor County had a walking patrol.
Hey, what?
A walking patrol. You guys are walking, you're not riding.
Just coming out to see what's going on.
What's going on?
Videotaping in jail. What's the reason?
No particular reason.
Well, it is a secure facility, though.
Okay.
What are your intentions?
What are my intentions? Go find a Whataburger and get some dinner here in just a minute.
Do you have ID on you?
Are you a police officer?
Yes, sir, I am. He's a deputy.
Okay.
Do you have a ID on you?
Are you detaining me?
I need to see your ID.
I'm not with CID.
You need to see your ID. I'm requesting to see your ID, sir.
I'd rather not give it.
I need to see your ID.
This is like a circular conversation.
No, I need to see your ID because if something happens to one of my officers or something, I need to have a name under for person of interest or something.
Okay. Just put good citizen in your report.
I need to see some ID, sir.
Negative.
You end up going to jail for failure of ID. I'm requesting your ID.
Well, 3802 says I only have to identify myself if I've been lawfully arrested.
Like that. I know what the law is.
Then you can't arrest me for failure to ID, which is what you just said, so you lied to me.
Yes, it is. Why can I not arrest you for failure to ID? It's a Class C violation. I don't have to write you a ticket.
Sergeant Olson, are you going to go along with that?
This is my lieutenant.
Okay.
Lavario, Deputy Lavario, Taylor County.
Okay.
Is that your vehicle over there?
It is not.
So what's the big secret about while you're standing here recording our gate?
It's no secret. It's care less about the gate. I was getting a marked unit, and I see there's another marked unit in there that looks like it's from the city.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's just all I'm doing.
Okay. But we don't want you videotaping our patrol units or our secured area. There's reasons for that.
Okay.
So I suggest you produce your ID or you need to leave.
So you're going to make me leave?
Yes, sir.
What happens if I don't?
Then you will be charged with criminal trespass.
You're going to charge me with criminal trespass for standing on a public street?
You're not on a public street, sir. You're on our property.
This is not your property. This is the public right-of-way, sir. It's the public right-of-way. I'm within 18 feet of the center line of the roadway. Yes, sir, I am.
So what are you doing? What are your intentions? If you're not going to be very cooperative with us, at least answer our questions. What are you going to do?
I'm just here. I told you what I'm doing. I'm getting pictures of the marked units. That's all I'm interested
Well,
in.
we don't want you taking pictures of our marked units for safety and security reasons. So I suggest you give us your ID or you need to take off leaving. You take your pick. Or did you see your ID? I need to identify you first. Give me your ID. I'm going to get your ID regardless, so I suggest you give it to me.
You're going to get my ID for what? You're going to arrest me for standing on public property,
No, sir,
being engaged
you.
in a constitutionally protected activity. Constitutionally protected activity you're fixing to arrest me for. On public property. Has the sheriff got a nice big checkbook? I hope he does.
So what is your reason for being here? What's your organization? Who are you
I am
with?
taking pictures of the marked patrol units.
Why?
Because I want to.
Well, we're not going to allow you to.
You're not going to stop me.
You're videotaping our secured area, sir.
I can see it from the public street. If you don't want me to look at it,
Security of our
if you
officers,
don't want me to look at it, build a wall around it.
What's your ID?
I don't have it on me.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't really.
Anything with your name, picture on it, whatever.
I have done nothing wrong. I haven't broken the law. I am not going to identify myself.
You're going to identify yourself, sir. I've asked you to give me your driver's license so you can identify yourself.
I do not have my driver's license on me.
Then some kind of ID.
I'm not going to identify myself. I have not
Then I will
broken the
take you
law.
inside and identify you by fingerprints. You wouldn't want to make it hard.
No, I don't. I want you to go back to what you're supposed to be doing and leave me alone.
I'm securing the security of our facility.
I have no interest in your facility other than taking pictures of the marked patrol units and the outside of the building. That's it. I don't think I've even taken pictures of any of the personal vehicles that have come and gone here.
Well, you have, because that's why we got notified.
I don't think I have. I could. I can stand out here and take pictures of them all day long. It's not a crime.
Yes, you can, but I want to make sure I have a name if something happens to my officers. Well, you're the only one out here taking pictures.
If something happens to your officers, it has nothing to do with me.
No, I don't know that. You're out here getting license plate pictures on yours, whatever.
It's not a crime. In the state of Texas, police officers get their license plates exempted. So even if I had a plate number and ran it, it'd come back not found.
Not on my personal vehicles.
On personal vehicles, yes, sir.
Please produce your ID.
I will not produce my ID.
You need to leave.
I'm not going to leave public property. You cannot trespass me from public property. Before you take another step, before you do anything else, you better call the sheriff. You better call him and ask him what you should do. Because it's occurring to me, it's looking to me like you don't know what you're doing.
I do know too. I'm just trying to give you a chance. I don't want to take you inside. I got other different people, criminals that actually deal with than you out here. But for the safety and security of our facility, I don't want you videotaping anything coming out of those gates.
All I'm interested in are the marked units.
Well, go over to the sheriff's office in main LEC and take those videos, not in front of our security jail.
I may go over there next. I'm not sure yet.
No, you can go right now.
Well, this is where my address that came up when I Googled it. Mm-hmm. So this is where I came.
Well, it's on South 4th and Pecan Street.
Okay, I'll go look at it later.
Well, then you need to go or give me your ID.
Again, we have a circular conversation here.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
And either you leave or I'm going to go identify you inside. Because like I said, that's the safety security of my officers.
One more time, I'm going to tell you, I am standing on public property. You have no authority here unless I have done something unlawful. I have broken no law and in fact am engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Yes, I know. But I'm not going to have you not identified if something happens to one of my officers.
You can't identify me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes,
you cannot lawfully identify me in the state of Texas unless I've committed a crime worthy of a lawful arrest.
When you signed that license, you gave the right to me asking you
Who said I have a license?
Whatever ID you signed for. You got to have something. Whether this state or another state or whatever. When you signed it, you said that you would give the right to every officer or even state peace officer to see your license.
If you're driving and operating a motor vehicle. All I have to give you to identify myself, if I so choose to, is my name and DOB.
So give it to me.
I'm not going to give it to you. I haven't done anything wrong. I have not broken the law.
Then why does it bother you to give it to me?
Because you have no right to the information. You have no right to the information. It's about right. Okay? It's my personal information that you're asking for. And then you're going to generate a report. It's going to go to your intel division. They're going to send it over to the fusion center. And the next thing you know, I'm on the terrorist watch list. I'm not having anything to do with that. I'm a journalist. I'm out here gathering matters of interest for the public.
Show me some ID for some kind of media or something.
I am gathering matters of interest for the public. Again, a constitutionally protected activity. I'm within 18 feet of the center line of the road, which is public property. This is not the Sheriff's Department's property.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
But everything you're filming in there is secured property as well.
Well, everything inside the fence may be secured, but
you're still
if I can see it from the public right away, I can photograph it. That comes straight from the Supreme Court.
I need your name.
I'm not going to give you my name.
Then you need to leave.
On principle, I am not going to leave. Because you do not have the right to trespass me from public property.
I do too.
You do not.
Yes, I do.
Tell you what, call the district attorney.
Who?
Call a DA. If you don't want to call a sheriff, you better call the DA.
I'm going to call the DA. I don't have to call anybody.
Okay. Then what are we doing?
Then if you don't want to produce any ID or leave the property, then I will call one of my patrol deputies. They'll come out here and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
You suggest. Is that what you want?
That's not what I want.
Well,
I want you to go on about your business and go take care of your criminals and leave us law-abiding folk alone.
No, I can't deal with this with you taking pictures of my officers coming in and out of that facility, sir.
People take pictures of police officers all day long, every day. You guys take pictures of us all day long, every day. We just went to court over this and got a ruling back in February in Turner versus Driver. Public servants in the course of their duties can be videoed anytime, any place, so long as they're in public.
You live here in Abilene?
I do not.
Where do you live?
Elsewhere. Just so we're clear, I am not armed. I don't have any weapons on me, not even a pocket knife.
Signal for dispatch.
I just crossed over Jones County.
Don't cross the culvert. Mind if I get a better picture of you instead of the sun in the background?
Take all the pictures you want. We're in public.
Every day.
You too. Be safe in there.
This whole incident really shines a spotlight on some important legal and constitutional issues that often don't get much attention until something like this happens. At the center of the drama is a citizen who, while claiming to be engaged in journalistic activities, is asserting his right to film in public spaces. This is a right that's firmly backed by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. The First Amendment guarantees freedoms like speech and expression, and courts have interpreted this to include the right to gather information about public officials in public places. The Supreme Court has consistently supported the right to record police activity, emphasizing that such practices are crucial for holding the government accountable. For instance, in the case of Glick v. Funny 11, the First Circuit Court of Appeals ruled that individuals do have a constitutional right to videotape police officers performing their duties in public. This kind of recording helps ensure transparency and lets the public keep an eye on how their government is operating. But things start to heat up when the deputies involved demand the citizen's identification and ask him to stop filming, citing concerns about officer safety and security. Here's where Texas Stop and Identify laws come into play. According to Texas Penal Code Section 3802, a person doesn't have to provide their ID unless they are lawfully arrested. The citizen, knowing this, challenges the deputy's requests, which only adds to the tension. It's important to note that law enforcement officers do have a tough job. They're responsible for keeping the public safe and often have to make quick decisions in the heat of the moment. But there's also a need to respect established legal rights. If there wasn't a clear and present danger, demanding the citizens stop recording or leave the area could be seen as going too far. The whole situation really highlights the importance of knowing your rights and understanding how they fit into interactions with law enforcement. When someone knows their rights, it can help prevent misunderstandings and potential conflicts. At the same time, it's crucial for law enforcement to handle these situations with a clear understanding of both their authority and the rights of the individuals they're dealing with. Balancing safety and individual rights can be tricky, but it's necessary for maintaining trust between the public and the police. It's also worth noting that this isn't just about one isolated incident. It's part of a larger conversation about how we handle public recording and law enforcement interactions. Ideally, both sides would approach these encounters with an aim to de-escalate and resolve issues calmly. Better communication and de-escalation strategies could go a long way in preventing these kinds of conflicts from getting out of hand. In the end, this encounter raises some big questions about how we balance security with civil liberties. It's a reminder that we all need to be informed about our rights and how to navigate these situations effectively. For law enforcement, it's a chance to reflect on how to better handle public interactions without stepping on people's rights. Thanks for joining us as we dive into this thought-provoking issue of public recording and police interactions. This video really brings up important questions about how we strike that balance between keeping the public safe and respecting individual freedoms. What do you think about the deputy's actions and the citizen's insistence on his rights? Was there a better way to handle this situation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback not only adds to our discussion, but also helps spread awareness about these crucial issues. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. Until next time, stay informed and engaged.